You have said that Deji had wanted a ticket for the Ahmad Buhari federal constituency to be given to him by the Labour Party. But of course, maybe because he didn't get that, that could have led to this kind of comments.
Well, I wouldn't want to go into insinuating from that angle. I was actually at the meeting, not only at the meeting, but I brokered it. When I was in PDP, I headed a media committee to revive PDP. And at that time, some of these activists were coming around, and Deji was among them. That was when I met Deji, and we cultivated a relationship. So immediately after Mr. P2B got the Labour Party ticket in May 2022, the euphoria of that time, Deji was contemplating running for House of Representatives for Abuja. And I felt that the Labour Party needed somebody like him who is young and activist, popular, and all those things. And I discussed it with Obi. I said, look, we need somebody like this who can try to arouse the public. And arranged for us to meet. And three of us met in the night. And we discussed amicably. Obi, as usual, welcomed the meeting and explained his life, how he came into politics and what he has done and all those things. After explaining, Deji was also touched. He started his own story and talked about how the mother played huge impact on him and all that.
Yeah, the mother case that was earlier filed against him.
No.
His own mother. Oh, okay. I thought
you understand?
No.
I didn't have we didn't discuss any other thing except after Obi finished his story, Deji now told his own story. And at the end of the day, we left there. It was a long discussion and a very friendly discussion. Because before then, Deji was in the public space, various statements and all that, supporting that this is the best man for this job. So it was based on that the meeting was even brokered in the first place. And after the meeting, 4 weeks after, he issued a statement, tweeted that Obi told him in that meeting that invested government money in his family business.
That's the Anambra State government.
Yes, government money in his family business. I couldn't imagine whether it's the one I attended.
And you were there all through? Was there also any offer of monetary inducement?
I was there. Not only that, I was there all through. I left there with Deji.
Interesting.
So when I saw that statement, my initial reaction was that could they have met without me?
Somewhere else, apart from that meeting.
You understand? Because the way he presented it was so assertive that it would be difficult for you to begin to doubt whether it's the one who participated. So I called Deji. I said, what happened? Did you meet with P2B in another place after I left or another place? He didn't give me any response. And I issued a statement 2022.
Yeah, I mean, I received that statement. Yes. We reported it. And you've just gone ahead to issue another statement. I mean, but what do you think would be the primary motive for Adeyanju's revelation? Because he says he's prepared to go to court if indeed Obi takes him to court and that he has evidence.
Well, I am curious because I will love to know, in terms of what may have prompted it, that will be going into Deji's mind, which I don't want to go. You understand? But I'm curious to see if this matter goes to court. Then let me see that. Because if it's something I was an outsider, then I was okay, maybe this happened. No, you can never swear for anything. But for this one, I cannot imagine.
Well, maybe the lawyers will be reaching out to you to serve as a primary witness in the case.
No, but to me, this matter is a distraction to the project.
You think so?
Yes.
You think that maybe some people, because I mean there have been allegations against Deji against him online, that maybe the APC is trying to use him. Some people even brought out, different insinuations that he had an alleged murder case previously, and then of course one of the people who helped him out was Festus Keyamo. Maybe Deji is working for the APC and all of that through the back door to stop Obi. I mean, different things. How the online space is like. I mean, do you think, as a political editor, this is calculated to distract Obi?
Definitely. Definitely, because given the way Deji is pursuing it, you know that there's some political undertone. Otherwise, if you made an allegation against somebody and say he's going to court, why rush to the media and start a media trial?
Well,
you are a lawyer.
He claims that some of Peter Obi's supporters are all out against him, abusing him.
They
even allegedly said that, I mean, one of the supporters, Sarah Ibrahim, had called his wife a whore, and I mean, all sort of things happening. And Peter Obi did not caution his supporters, particularly this person, allegedly.
I don't know whether he's in Peter Obi's camp to know how Peter Obi reacts to things, because he's not qualified to say that Peter Obi did not do something, because he wouldn't know and he's not there. But the truth of the matter is that the way Deji is taking it, if you have made an allegation against somebody and you are a lawyer, go to court. Like I said, when this meeting took place, Deji was not a lawyer.
Yes.
And now he is a lawyer. I expected something more mature in handling this case.
Yeah, but I love the way you actually put it too, that these gentlemen are your friends, two of them, and that you would love to see how this can actually be settled. Is there any way that there could be maybe an out-of-court settlement if it does get to court, or you wouldn't even allow it to get to court in the first instance? Is there any way you could bring these two gentlemen together?
Well,
you think it's too late?
I am not a lawyer, and when lawyers are involved in a case, it's only them that will determine a stance. Me, as a journalist and a friend of the two, I don't mind. Because to me, Obi is focused on the ball.
Yeah, but he feels injured. I mean, he said his reputation has been injured. Deji too is also saying that he feels injured by obedience who are also abusing the hell out of him and all of that.
The thing is, anybody who has been following Obi's trend, Obi don't react to criticism, except when he goes to personalized things like this.
All right.
You understand? He doesn't like it. Even this one, I can tell you, pressure is on him. Why are you going to court?
Yes, I mean...
You understand? you understand? But the point is, it has to do with his reputation. So at a point, you have to look at both ways. But it doesn't mean it cannot be out of court. You understand? It's something that can be settled out of court. But it depends on the disposition of... If the media trial continues, nobody will just sit down and wait. But the most important thing is that it's a distraction to the main project.
All right, Aboying, before we actually end this conversation, I want to speak from a higher level. Some people are saying that Peter Obi, by threatening to go to court, that means that he can't swallow what his own supporters are giving to others. That people like President Bola Tinubu, I mean, a whole lot of Obidians have abused him, but he chose not to go to court. That can't Peter Obi act from a much more higher level and, look at this, maybe like a distraction and ignore it? Because Tinubu has been abused severally, Atiku too has been abused severally, and other leaders, yet they don't go to court. That this is the price you have to pay for putting yourself out there.
That is to an angle, but anybody who has been following P2B since he became a national figure at presidential level, we know that nobody has been so abused in the media space like him. Somebody like Reno Mokori was hired just to attack him. Has he talked to me? Has he gotten to God?
I mean,
there are so many of that.
Always read.
You understand?
Their interactions.
There are so many other characters. You understand? And even if, like they said, he offered him money and he refused and all that. Anybody who knows P2B is a Catholic, an ardent Catholic, and he went to adoration ground of Fatambaka. And Mbaka wanted him to pronounce a mount with the crowd there who will clap for him and they will pray to him and say, look, I don't mention money. Yeah. Show me the project, I'll do for you. And I will do it. And this created some dispute between him and Fadambaka.
All right,
that is
quickly.
Peter Obi when it comes to money issue.
Alright guys, like I always say, there's nobody today that will come out and say something against Obi without having an intention, because this man have proven himself to be a blameless man. Thank God for this man that came out to expose that meeting where Deji said that Peter Obi told him such. You say that is a lie. Like I said, Peter Obi always tell you, go and do your research, verify before coming out now to make claims, because right now Deji is making claims, and that's why he has been trending. And funny part is that Peter Obi is even the one gaining more attraction, because the more you try to put him down, the more he's getting attraction, because he will find a way, or people find a way to prove you wrong. You can't find a place to hold him, because he led Nigeria when he was governor. He led Anambra State without thieving or doing any illegal things. So tell me how you are going to catch, or how you are going to put a blame on a blameless man, and you think he goes scot-free. Deji have just set a trap for himself, because right now people are now dragging him here and there. That's why he have come out to deny it, that he did not do this or did not do that. But now Peter Obi have said that he will sue him for defamation, because that is exactly what they did to Dele Farotimi. Because right now there's no proof of Deji saying that Peter Obi did this or did that, and he has no business to even say what he said. But because of some personal interest, some things that we don't know about, they came out to tell us such. Now this man came out to expose that meeting that this Deji said is a lie. So now what's happen if Deji see this video now? Will he now go again to cook more lies? Because that's what people do. Once they see that Peter Obi is no longer favoring them, they will try everything possible to say that Peter Obi does not win that election, because these things are distractions that we need to avoid as Nigerians, because we need to come 2027 and vote this man called Peter Obi, that have showed himself to be blameless, that have showed himself to have no spot, that have showed himself to have no back record. Because you can go and track Peter Obi or probe his administration when he was governor, you will find absolutely nothing. That's how blameless this man is. But let me get your views and thoughts in the comment. I'll be seeing you in my next video.